Welcome back. 6:13 is your time right now. We say hello to Mike Eppel. Good morning. How are you?
Hey, happy Monday.
Yes.
Melanie, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. How was the weekend?
It was okay, uneventful. Drove around a little bit. I saw that, people are apparently wanting to get out because went over to the local Cineplex. That parking lot, I've never seen it that busy with all the movie theaters and the restaurants.
People are looking for things to do.
And yeah, Batman, the Batman, excuse me, had a big weekend at the box office, and I think it's just this desire to get out and maybe a little distraction from the news of the world, perhaps, at least on a short-term basis, that people were out. The highways, though, were interestingly enough not busy. And I wonder if that's a factor of the price for gas, where it is this morning.
Okay, let's take a look this morning.
$1.85.
Yeah, we are live at one station right now, which is showing about $1.85 a liter. But this price, I mean, this could be considered a deal if we were looking into the future.
It's going to go up by how much we don't know, but right now I'm looking at a price for oil this morning at $123 per barrel U.S. It is up 7.5% so far this morning alone. The global energy market is absolutely in turmoil because of the discussion or speculation that the U.S. may place sanctions on Russian energy exports, which would have a major impact on Europe. But the global supply and demand metrics would be then thrown off kilter. So if that happens, we're looking at a price that could go much, much higher than where it is right now. A lot of discussion, of course, about, well, what do you do about that? Elon Musk was tweeting over the weekend that the U.S. needs to actually produce more oil. Think about that. An electric car company CEO saying something like that. There are no short-term solutions, let's face it. This is something that has been building over the past several years. Companies did not reinvest in new discoveries when the price for oil was, a year ago below $40 a barrel. Look where it is today. And it's just rippling through the market. And the big worry here, Melanie, is about, what this is doing to the cost of everything, because transportation costs are so key. But every commodity price is up this morning. Wheat's at a 14-year high. Copper is close to a record. Aluminum prices jumped overnight. And nickel prices in the London metals market this morning. I just saw a story there about nickel prices going up 30% this morning.
Wow.
Nickel's a key component for battery production, so EVs, and it just builds on itself. And it's all about supply disruptions out of Russia, which is a major producer. So a lot of activity.
Can we talk about gold?
Sure.
And give us the numbers.
Sure. It's $2,004 an ounce, which is not quite a record, but pretty close, as gold is seen as an inflation hedge and something you buy when you're worried about pretty much everything else. Interestingly, Russia is a major gold owner. That's basically what they're funding their economy with. If they can sell it, that's a larger problem. This morning, Russia was looking at trying to sell some bonds or paying some bond debt that's coming due with rubles, which are worth nothing. So it's if that ripples through the bank sector, that's a bit of a problem, but nothing that's any red flags as of yet.
Mike, the list of companies that are suspending operations in Russia, that is growing by the day. The latest being who?
Netflix, which suspended operations just over the past 48 hours. TikTok is offline. A number of credit card companies are no longer transacting in Russia. MasterCard and Visa. Amex had already previously announced. And it runs the gamut of basically U.S. or global enterprises now cutting ties with Russia. Major impact on the stock markets on this, Melanie, because Netflix is down this morning. That stock is now down 40% plus from its record high. The tech sector has been sideswiped by this, and we're watching the Dow futures drop 500 points. One market that's up this year? The Toronto Stock Exchange, the TSX, because it's heavily weighted in gold, oil, and telecom stocks. And on Friday, we saw BCE at a record high, Rogers, our parent company, at a 2-year high, and that's sort of a mitigating factor. So you talk about globally diversifying your portfolio. This year, it's actually good to be, a hometown bias, so to speak, and keeping your money in Canadian markets.
There you go. Really quickly for you, you've got a couple things on tap on your business calendar Thursday and Friday, yeah?
Yeah, the U.S. inflation report will be in on Thursday. That could hit 8%. Think about that for a second. Prices up that much year over year. Friday, we'll get the Canadian unemployment statistics for February, and that could show a job print of 125,000, which would be good. But also, this all sets the stage, again, for higher interest rates over the next several months.
Oh, boy. All right, Mike, as always, a pleasure. We'll talk to you again same time tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.